It's like we've always known, been set in stone, unbreakable. It's like I've always dreamed, true harmony, unmistakable, unmistakable.
Hey guys, welcome back to the House of H.E.R.
I'm Hollie.
And I'm Mollie.
And this is just a little bonus episode we had to put in because we cannot tell you how grateful we are to you all this week. What a week!
What a week.
We have had, well, I mean, it's been 3 weeks now since we launched, and the feedback that we have had has been, I think we always knew that this was going to be something that, you know, was so needed and people really did need, women needed, but I don't think we anticipated how quickly we was going to see the numbers.
And I think we actually used to say before we launched, we have no idea the journey we're about to go on. Like, we thought it was going to be bigger than we could imagine, but I don't think surpassed that.
Yeah, and nothing prepares you for it actually happening, and getting messages that we've had this week. You know, we just couldn't have even fathomed that this was going to be what we're seeing already. And
it's like winning the lottery.
It really is. And we're just so proud. And we hit top 10 in the Apple podcast charts for mental health. We was next to, now if you follow me and Moles on social media, you will know that we are Roxie Nafousi's
biggest fans.
And to see, I don't actually think this has sunk in for us yet at all. Like,
no.
To see our names next to the Queen Bee, Roxie Nafousi, who is our idol.
It could have been anyone. No one. There's actually no other person in the whole wide world that we idolise more than Roxie Nafousi.
And she has helped us
get here today.
Like, when I was at my lowest, and I know when Moles was at her lowest, we was at her shows, we were reading her books, we were listening to her podcast, and she literally, me personally, well, I know both of us, just really, really helped me through a bad time. And then to see our names next to her, literally side by side on the podcast charts, was something that I think once we come down off this like bubble that we've been on this week, it will start sinking in. But honestly, just a feeling that I can't even describe.
I was literally thinking about it in the car today, and like, they say the part of your brain that, I'm into neuroscience, by the way.
You'll learn that.
I'm into everything. But the part of your brain that wants things is much bigger than the part of your brain that experiences the feeling of having things. So, like, if you want to win the lottery, for example, I'm just going with that because I said it a minute ago, the feeling of wanting it is actually greater than the feeling of having it. If you told me 3 weeks ago that in 3 weeks' time
you'll be next to Roxie
Nafousi.
Do you know what I think as well that is such a huge accomplishment for us, and something that really for me is, not only have we hit top 10 in mental health, not only are we next to Roxie Nafousi, but not to discredit, because we love her, but if you think about the length of time that these people have had their podcast going, I mean, not only Roxie Nafousi, we are in there, we were like 6 behind Fern Cotton, Jay Shetty, ADHD Chat, like all these amazing podcasts that we all listen to, that have been going months, if not years. And on our 3rd episode, we are next to them in the charts. And I think that is the biggest thing of all, because not only have we got a podcast in the charts, we've done it in 3 weeks.
I think we've broken a record, because not just that, they have production companies, they have sound engineers, they have videographers, lighting. Like, we have Mollie and Hollie. I don't think anyone this is what I've been saying to my parents this week. I don't think there's anyone in the world who, it makes me feel like I'm going to cry. I don't even know how I'm saying it out. I don't know how I'm sat here saying it. It's the most weirdest thing. But I don't think there's anyone in the world who has independently started a podcast on their own the way that we have and got into the top 10 in 3 weeks.
With no PR agency, no, nothing.
We didn't have any previous... It's not like we both had 1 million followers and we literally did it from nothing.
No agency, no one pushing us, nothing. And
just 12-hour days.
Do you know what as well? And also I think a lot...
12 hours
in her mind.
48 hours worth of editing.
But also I think what makes this so special, and I think where we are not at an advantage, that's maybe the wrong word, but, and I was actually talking to a friend about this the other day as well, is we're not experts. We're not sitting here as an expert of, you know, all these different subjects, an expert in abuse, a therapist. We are 2 women that have been through it.
Been through the ringer.
We've...
Say that again.
You can, well, I mean,
through the ringer.
We have, indeed.
We bloody have to get it.
You don't
want to know what it's took.
Well, actually, we trauma dumped them last week.
You do know. 10 months of sheer hell.
But that's what I think makes it even more special is, you know, you can get all these panelists and all these experts, and don't get me wrong, later down the line we will, but I think what makes it even more special is that we have actually lived it.
Yeah.
This isn't just us saying, well, you know what, this is what we recommend or this is what we advise. You know, we've lived it. We know how you all feel. We know...
We've been there, girl.
We've been there, and all we are going to give you is advice from our own personal experiences and the people that have helped us, the things that we have used, the people that we have spoken to, and also hearing from you guys and your personal experiences and the things that you want.
Well, I think we're all on the journey together as well.
Yeah.
It's not a one-size-fits-all or like... This is what you should do. Angela says we don't like the word should, our therapist.
Ange. But also, good old Ange made a really good point, and this is a point I really want to make to you girls, guys. Good old Ange.
Good old Ange.
Is no matter what we speak about, this is mine and Mollie's experience. Your experience and emotions could be completely different. 2 people can go through the same trauma and come out of this completely different, or different parts of
which we have as well.
You know, we have, and I just want you to know, if you are sat here listening thinking, oh, well, you know what, that didn't affect me like that, but I felt something else, it is valid. It is so valid. You could go through the worst thing, like I just said, and come out of it completely different. And I know things that trigger you don't trigger me, but things that trigger me don't trigger you. And that's just life. Our nervous systems are all completely different. We are completely different. So,
and the abuse we've been through is completely different as well.
So anything you feel, anything that you triggers you, your feelings are always valid. So don't let anyone ever say to you, well, I never felt like that. So why do you feel like that? Because it's bullshit.
Yeah, and that's invalidating your experience. I also wanted to add on to that. One of the things that's been coming up a lot in the messages I've been receiving, like I have a friend who she now goes to Angela, our therapist, who's Ask Ange.
Good old Ange.
I don't say to her, hello, good old Ange, next time I go in there. But one of my friends has been seeing her the past few months. She said to me, we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago, and I just asked how she was getting on and stuff. She was like, well, I don't really know what to talk about. Like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. And I said that, basically what you just said there. I said to her, like, everyone's different. There's no one size fits all. But after she watched the episode, she was like, this has made me feel so normal because... Like, a lot of people said that to me as well, because we're saying we're still healing. I don't know why, but I think there's sometimes like a bit of a narrative around healing from anything and like surviving abuse. And going to therapy, there's also a narrative. I think people have a certain expectation of therapy, all of it, and they feel like they're doing it wrong. Yeah. And that's actually links really well to what I was saying a minute ago about getting into the top 10. You think, just putting myself in the audience's perspective, if I was in the audience and I saw that we were in the top 10, I'd think like, you expect to feel a certain way. In all situations. You expect, like, I used to have goals in life, and I'd think, well, once I've hit that goal, my whole life will be different, and this will be that. And actually experiencing things, and it never feels how you expect it to.
Absolutely. And I actually think the journey of getting there is
the best bit.
The best bit. It's the working towards it.
I think that this is so much work. What we've had to do to get here, even today, we will get into that.
3 hours of traffic. We won't go into that because that's a whole trauma session on its own.
But I've never ever enjoyed editing that much. Like, I don't mind doing the odd reel for clients and things like that, but like long form video editing, I've worked with videographers before. The thought of editing long form content, editing has never been a passion of mine because obviously I do marketing, but I can sit for 12 hours and edit these podcast episodes, and I'm pulling my hair out the entire 12 hours, but it is my best 12 hours of the week.
Yeah, because it's a passion as well. It's something that is so, it is our purpose.
It's our purpose. And that feeling, like even when I'm sat there and we're down to the wire, or like any of it, so many things have gone wrong. We've had so many F-ups and we've had to work twice as hard to get round them. We've had so many obstacles. The feeling when it's done is like, and what we've created, that the detail that goes into every little bit, the sound, the music, the artwork, like we have thought in
she
great
needs a pay rise.
No, but we put so much care in, and we have thought in so much detail, like great detail, about every little aspect someone might look at for a second. We have thought in great lengths about that. What was I gonna? That was it. It's come back to me. It's one thing having it done and having, like, already, even if no one listened, just having created that together through what we've gone through, like to have gone through the worst experience of our lives and almost dying as a result, and to have come out here together doing something like turning that pain into so much power and helping other women. Just to have created what we've created is one thing, but to then post it and have the response that we're getting, like the paragraphs, the views, the likes, the comments, the follows.
I think it's just really hit home to us as well, and secured even more in our minds how much this is needed, and the amount, I mean, I'm talking hundreds of messages, and it has
other victims
other victims, and it's like, oh my God, like this space is so needed. These women that are feeling it, going through it alone, feeling embarrassed. You think
you're on your own as well. I had no idea how many people, when I was going back through this in September,
you don't.
I had no idea how many people would relate. I felt alone. Yeah. Until you messaged.
Yeah.
And
till I come along.
My life was nothing until it was darkness, and then you were the light. But there's so many women feeling the exact same way,
which is awful, and it's so hard. I feel like in this situation to feel so happy with the outcome when the outcome is because of so much pain, which is
we've struggled with that a lot.
We've really struggled with it because it's heavy. You know, you're not talking about little arguments in a part. You know, it's not.
You're not talking about dating or like
cooking. Know, someone giving you the ick off Hinge. You know, you're talking about.
This is some hardcore stuff.
Yeah, this is people's lives, and we are.
Yeah, I know. Is that we spoke about that after we did the launch.
It's been really heavy and upsetting, and it's almost not tainted the excitement. I wouldn't, because we are so grateful that this is us, and we now believe that we honestly went through this to get to where we are now, to be able to give you this. I feel like honestly that we've found our purpose, and it happened for a reason, and to be able to turn our pain into power is amazing, but it is very hard to be so excited about seeing so much success off the back of other people hurting.
Right.
But the one good thing with that is we are going to create that safe place. We are working so hard at the minute to create a community, not just a podcast, but should we tell them?
Yeah. It's our, we're in charge.
We're in charge.
We do what we want.
So
no one's telling us what to do anymore. We're in the driver's seat.
See, that's still part of it, asking for permission. So we are going to be launching.
I don't know what it's called.
She does the social media.
This has been a Hollie labour of love, and she's been really good at it as well.
I've actually really learned. I mean, when you are passionate about something, guys,
you will.
You just learn the ropes.
We've learned it all on the job, haven't we?
Yeah.
Anyway. Announce.
So we have been, working hard behind the scenes to create. So we are going to be launching tonight our Patreon page, which is going to be an exclusive membership. It's called the HERhood. So it's your new sisterhood under the House of H.E.R branding. This is going to be, obviously we've got the podcast, we've got the platforms on social media, but we want a more personable intimate community, a place where you can really come to. The main reason that we want to do this is because, like Mole just said, when you're going through it, you really feel like you are alone, and what we want to share with you guys is that you're not. And this community that we are going to build, we have got live chat.
We'll be doing calls.
We're going to be doing,
talk to us.
Yeah, Zooms every couple of weeks. Every day there is going to be a live chat that you can communicate with me and Molly, but also all the other women that are going to be in the membership as well. So not only are you going to have us, but you're also going to be able to make new friends and meet new women who are in the same boat of you, maybe a little bit further along. We can all bounce off, because listen,
and we're going to have you as well.
And that's what
we've not just got Hollie and Mollie now. We're learning as well. We're not out the other side. There may be things of you guys that you can say. We're expanding the club.
Yeah,
we are expanding the club.
We want to be able to hear from you, because there is things, I get women message me that this happened to 10 years ago that say, if you want advice, like, you can give to us as much as we can give to you. We are providing the platform and the safe place to enable you to do that. This is yours. This is your house, your home. And
I think I really like the fact that it's away from social media as well, because no boys allowed.
Yeah, no one can be like,
in there.
Screenshotting, sharing it, sending it back, passing it around the group chats,
Yeah, like, it's, even if someone wants to check our Instagram, they end up having to go on Instagram, go through the feed before they get to us, whereas this is just purely...
And this is going to be filtered, by the way. We are going to be completely in control of who is in here. It is going to be completely safe and monitored.
We know the sort of concerns.
Yeah, it's going to be a community for you, a safe place. We're going to have the chats, like we said. We're going to have the podcast episodes. We are going to do bonus episodes.
Just for you.
Just for you guys. We are going to be asking you first what you want from us. There is a podcast after hours section. So after each episode, we can talk about it, what come up for you, what you took away from it.
Questions,
anything you want to talk about. There's going to be so much. When we do events, there will be when we do our events, you are going to have, what is it, exclusive
yeah, you get
exclusive access.
No,
it's not exclusive, it's
exclusive, first dibs, early access,
that's the one I was looking for.
What as well, like, again, this is just really, really giving me deja vu from the first episode, because we sat here and said we didn't have anyone, and then now we're giving you a Hollie and a Mollie, but this is just an extension of that. And another thing we covered on the first episode was how, when we first discussed doing the pod, we never had to sit and plan, like, it all just came naturally. And this Patreon has been the exact same. Like, it has just naturally unfolded as a result of what we spoke about in the first episode, the messages we've had from you. We didn't sit there and think, how can we do this, how can we do that?
I think it's just been from the feedback we've had off all the podcasts. There is so many of us that are feeling the same, going through the same, have been through the same. We was like, there is no way that there can be all these women on Instagram that are like us, that we feel like we've made a whole new friendship group and we're not all in contact with each other. Like, we need to be best friends.
We need to do girls' nights.
We do. We need to wine nights, coffee nights, tea nights, night, whatever tickles your pickle.
Whatever tickles your pickle.
Whatever tickles your pickle. But that is always been our main, and it's really, we wasn't expecting to do it this soon, but I think, like Mum said, it's just flowed naturally, and
we didn't even have to discuss it. This is what I mean. Every single thing about this podcast, from the minute you mentioned it, we never had to, and that I can't fathom. We never sat and wrote a plan. We never decided what we're going to do. It just happened.
It has been very much led by you guys, which is what you want. We've done so many polls, so we've had so much feedback. So literally every week, and obviously if you become a member, you will have the first, point of call with us to really decide, this is what I want covered, and we will be talking.
This is what I need help with.
Writing in, telling us what you want from each episode, what you've taken away.
So it is going to be a subscription. It will be £5 a month to join.
And that is going to literally cover, it's going to be bonus episodes from us, one-to-one chats with us. We're going to have fortnightly calls where you can, it's going to be like a girl group chat on Zoom, basically. And we can, you know,
Connect.
talk about what's going on, how we're feeling. You can ask me and Molly any questions. We can ask each other questions. There's going to be all different sections. So we're going to have like a healing section. We've got a welcome section where you can connect with other people.
We'll have resources as well.
The podcast after hours. We're going to have videos on nervous system, journal prompts, early access to merch when we have it, early access to event tickets, and so much more. This is literally going to be like an intimate chat. So we've got the podcast, which is great for you to listen in, but we want to be able to connect with you
on a deeper level. And also, we have so many messaging, like we're going to help you connect with each other too.
Yeah, and you're not alone, and that's what we want you to feel.
We are stronger together.
Yeah, and this is the new HERhood.
Yeah, and we really are stronger together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they want that. When you've been abused, they want you isolated. We are so much more powerful when we are all together, and this is what we're going to be.
We're going to create, absolutely. Yeah. So this episode was really a huge thank you, because without you guys, we would not be here doing what we're doing. We, you know, could not feel more grateful for every single one of you, whether you've watched it, supported us, liked it, shared it. Keep sharing, because you never ever know who needs this. This could be someone's lifeline. And on the next episodes, we are going to be covering hot topics that are picked by you.
Yep.
And we will see you on the next episode. But thank you guys. We love you. We are here for you. You are not alone.
You've literally made our dreams come true. So thank you. We love you loads.
Bye.
Love you guys. That is what I was going to say.
Is that what you was going to say?
No. What we didn't say, which we can say now, the night that we got in the top 11, you were up till 2 a.m. and I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning hysterically crying.
Yeah, like it has been...
And then the following day, we got into the top 10. And I drove back from somewhere. I was driving back from someone's house, and a 40-minute drive I was on. I literally screamed for 40 minutes. I had to go past my house because I was still screaming. Like, the joy, I can't put into words how happy and grateful. Like, we've worked so hard on this, but to have had this sort of response and
this quickly is just
phenomenal.